welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a sinking funds update for the month of April 2021. So I know I was supposed to post this video yesterday, but you know, Mother Nature just so happened to kick in and I didn't get a chance to do it. But I do appreciate you all for coming back to watch my sinking funds update video. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, my name is Janika and I'm a special ed teacher in Texas, and I do videos about cash envelope stuffing, budgeting, and all things like sinking funds. And yeah, so if you like these kind of videos, subscribe, leave me a comment below, and let's get started. What I do at the beginning of every single month is when I'm setting up my budget planner for the month, or my budget spread in my planner for the month, I will also set up a sinking funds page. And basically I just go through each sinking fund and put where I'm starting for that month, which will be wherever I ended off for the previous month. And then by the end of the month, I will come and put my ending totals and see what the difference or the variance was. I have a total of 15 sinking funds. Sometimes in these videos, toward the end, I'll fill in like these trackers that I have, but for this video, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go through each and see where we are, where I'm ending, and then what the difference was for each envelope. My envelopes in this marble binder that I got from Amazon, and I see money sticking out. My pink envelopes came from an Etsy shop. I think her name is Channing. That's what I've been calling her. I'm not sure if that's right, but that is where my pink envelopes came from, her Etsy shop. And then my rose gold envelopes are from my own Etsy shop. So I will have the link for all of that below if you're interested. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I always start with the pink envelopes because these were the sinking funds that I originally started with when I started my journey. The rose gold ones got added along the way because I just realized that I needed some additional, like some additional sinking funds. And so I definitely built myself up to these 15. I didn't start with 15. I think I started with 5 and then it just kept growing. So, okay. So in the travel envelope, I started with $0 because I spent all of my money for this envelope toward the end of last month. My favorite great uncle passed away in California. He was in his late 70s. And so it was unexpected. And yeah, I spent all of my money to buy my ticket, hotel, and all of that for to say goodbye to him and to visit my family out there in California. So that's where that money went toward. I had, okay, y'all, look at this. Yeah, I had $517 and I just took it all out because I didn't want to have to I didn't want my mind to be on money and, you know, buying food. And I was just like, I'm just going to take it all out. So even if I didn't use it all, I didn't keep track. I didn't track anything. So that money is just gone and we are at $35. So, which is not bad because that pretty much all happened really this month. So I've already put $30 back into that envelope. I guess I can put these underneath. Yeah. Next will be my gifts envelope. And I have 50, 70, 90, 95. So I started the month with $115. I am ending the month with $95. And my dad's birthday was this month. I will be spending in this again. I'm not going to stuff in these envelopes again this month. But my best friend's birthday is on April 30th, literally the last day of the month. So if I don't spend anything for her on the actual day, it'll be around that day. So yeah, but this month was Dad's birthday. School plans, I started with $190. And so I'm ending the month with 210, 100, 150, 200, 205, 210. So there was no money that was spent out of this envelope for the month. I do plan on using this money to buy a laptop this summer. So my school plans envelope, like I said in the video, or if you've been watching me, you already know. So I'm a teacher, and so that's why I have school. And then anything that I may need for online endeavors, like under all things planned. Yeah, so I just put those two words together because I couldn't get another envelope because she sells them as a set of 7. So that's what this envelope is for. Anything that I may need for my classroom or anything that I need for my online endeavors. Birthday. My birthday envelope is, as someone said in my last comments, getting thick. She's definitely getting thick, but I don't know. I still feel like it's not enough. Yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 640, 660, 680. So I started the month with 620, and I'm ending the month with 680. So my birthday is in August. I will be 30 years old. I'm super excited about it. I don't know why, but I am. I'm excited to turn 30, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I talked to my best friends about it the other day and some other people, and we're figuring it out. But as of now, I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. Medical is next. This is the envelope, y'all, that I did not want to talk about. I brought this, I think I brought it up in one of my last videos. I was like, yeah, some stuff happened, but I really don't want to talk about it. So I'm talking about it now in my sinking funds update video. So I started with $465 at the beginning of the month, and I'm ending with 1, 2, 300, 320, 340, $360. So a little over $100. Yeah, I started with 465 and I'm ending, yep, with 360. So also these trackers are in my shop, and then these cute little stickers I got from Amazon, Clever Fox budget stickers. I just love them. I don't know why. Okay, so what happened in this envelope? The weekend that I went out of town to visit my family and for my great uncle's funeral, maybe like a few days before that, I had a terrible allergy reaction. As y'all know, allergies were just like crazy a couple weeks ago. I don't know what was going on. I was like, you know what? The devil is a liar. Like, I don't really know what's going on, but my allergies were terrible. And they were so bad that it started to trigger my eczema. So I have had eczema my whole life, but it really doesn't bother me anymore. I really haven't been bothered with it since I was a child. So my eczema started flaring up. I got this horrible rash on my mouth. It was crazy. And so the eczema that I have that will still act up is my lip dermatitis, and sometimes my atopic dermatitis, which could be on the inside of my, well, I don't know if y'all can see it, but like the inside of my arm. So the inside of my arm was acting up a little bit, and then my lip dermatitis was acting up. So the rash was so bad, y'all, that this was like on a Wednesday night. I thought I was gonna have to go to the emergency room that night. Like, it was itching, it was inflamed, it was spreading. I think my facial cleanser irritated it even more. It was awful. I was in tears. It was crazy. So I ended up taking a half day from work. The next day, went to urgent care, showed them what was going on. They prescribed me some stuff, which was like prescription cortisone. But my heart rate was elevated, and so was my blood pressure. And like, I have always had good blood pressure. So that's pretty much what the allergic reaction did. So that's where some of this money got taken out of, was for that urgent care visit and my medicine. Now, fast forward, I get to California, And sometimes when my allergies act up, my left ear will swell up a little bit. I have holes at the top of my ear. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that or heard of that, but I have holes at the top of my ear. And sometimes the left side, whenever my allergies are acting up, it will swell up a little bit and get inflamed, and then it goes down in a couple days. Y'all, I got on the plane. It was just a little bit inflamed. By that Friday night, almost the whole side of my ear into my head was swollen. It was hurting. It was nuts. Woke up the next morning, pus is coming out of my ear. I tell, my people, we go to urgent care in California. Mind you, I'm not in Texas. And they don't take my insurance because I'm out of state. So I pay like $100 and something for the urgent care visit. The doctor there, he wanted to kind of cut my ear open to get the bacteria out, get the pus out. But he was like, because we don't take your insurance, it's going to cost you a fortune. He put me on antibiotics. I got back to Texas the next day, went back to urgent care. I get to them. I see 3 different doctors. None of them want to cut my ear open, which is cool, I guess. They're all like, no, put heat on it, take antibiotics, it'll drain. Y'all, it was a nightmare. Whew. If you sat through that, thank you for listening. But that's what happened with this envelope. No other envelopes have been dramatic like that, just letting y'all know. But yeah, and y'all, I just tried to speed it up to give y'all the sped up version of it, but that medical envelope came in handy this month and it was a nightmare. Okay, my church envelope, I started with 38, 50, 70, 80, 90. Okay, wow, nice. So I have $90 added to my church envelope. My car maintenance envelope started with $465. I do need to spend money in this envelope. I just have been, I don't want to say lazy, but I've just been like focused on work and YouTube and my Etsy shop, and I just haven't got there yet. But my light is on, so I do need to go take it to the dealership. So I started with $465, 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 520. 525 is what I'm ending the month with. I will also use this money to renew my registration and get an inspection. So I'll hopefully do all of that next month. Oh yeah, I'm like, what's going on? I keep a little receipt in there of some things they say I need to get done over time. So I like to keep it because, I don't want them to, next time I go to them, say I didn't do something or add something to it. I don't have the date on here, but I have that. My miscellaneous envelope started with 10, and we are ending with $20, $30, $40, $45. And I will be using the miscellaneous envelope for my best friend's wedding. That is in November. So that's what that envelope is for. And so that will be the end of the pink envelopes. I'm going to go ahead and put them back into the binder, come back, and then we'll get into the rose gold envelopes. Okay, y'all. So starting with my emergency envelope, I started with $480 at the beginning of the month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 500, 520. So I'm ending the month with $520 in my emergency fund, and I typically never pull from this fund, so it should just keep growing. I don't really know, like, any emergencies that could come up that are maybe not for me, maybe for someone else, that don't pertain to medical or car or anything like that. I could use this fund for, but oh no, I'm tripping. What am I talking about? This is the emergency fund. I'm trying to build it to $1,000. Dave Ramsey, duh. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. That's what that's for, and that's in the event that, like, I lose my job or something like that. Christmas is next. I started with $135. and I am ending the month with 100, 120, 140, $150. And as I mentioned in my last video, I probably will have a lot more money saved by the end of the year than I actually need for the gifts that I will buy. So I plan to take the remaining money and either like adopting a family for Christmas if I can afford it, or just donating, maybe like buying blankets, buying food for homeless individuals around that time. Electronics is, I started with $155. So 100, 150, 160, $165. So I only added $10 to that this month. And I really plan on saving this money for a new phone, although I feel like I have a long way to go because I have an iPhone, and yeah, so I have a long way to go. But my current iPhone, it's an 8 Plus, and it's paid off, and I just don't want another one. I don't know. Functions, I started with $50. I'm ending with $55. And again, this will probably be an envelope that I will need to start paying attention to. In 2020, it was not a priority at all because, you know, I wasn't hosting anything. Many people weren't hosting anything. So it just didn't get a lot of attention, but I'll have to start paying some attention to it since things are kind of going back to normal. Giveaways started with $5. I'm at $25. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do my next giveaway. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that is what that money will be for. And next is taxes. I started with $165. I'm ending with $180. So 100, 150, 170, $180. Oops. In my taxes envelope. And this is contributing to taxes for YouTube and my Etsy shop and affiliate marketing. So I do have taxes saved in my high interest savings account, bank account online with Ally, or Ally, however they pronounce it, bank. And I have a few $100s in there. I just started making money online really in January of this year. So yeah, I just have no idea what taxes are gonna look like. I'm trying not to be concerned or stressed. I think I started out taking like 20% out. Then I was watching some more videos and I got kind of paranoid. I was like, okay, maybe I should take 30% out. So I've just been taking 30% out and then trying to save even more money on the side, which is what this envelope is for, just in case the money that I have saved in the bank is not enough. And again, it's a high interest account, so I get interest on it like every couple days or whatever. So I feel pretty secure, but just in case, you know, like I said, it's not enough, I have an envelope for it. Future, 1, 2, 3, 320, 330. And my future envelope is just like anything pertaining to the future that doesn't already have an envelope. Could be for my house, wedding, future kids, whatever. It's just literally anything pertaining to the future that I could need that I'm not already currently saving for. So that is going to be all of my sinking funds, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get these envelopes back into my little binder here. And then I'm gonna grab my favorite calculator and go ahead and start adding these amounts up to see what I am left with. And I don't know, every month I'm pretty shocked at at what I have, because I don't know, I always try to guess what I'm gonna end up with, for the month, and I'm always wrong. I'm literally always wrong. But okay, so we started the month of April with $3,203 in my sinking funds. So we are ending the month of April 35, 95, 210, 680, 360, 90, 525, 45, 520, 150, 165, 55, 25, 180, and 330. So I am ending the month with a total of 3,000. I need to zoom in a little bit for you all. Can you see? Put it right there. $3,465. And so in the variance, the travel had increase of $35. Gifts, we had a decrease, 115 minus 95, a decrease of $20. School plans, I had an increase of $20. And this was an increase of $60 for birthday. This was a decrease of, I want to say 105, but let me just calculate and yes, be accurate on here. Then church had an increase of $52. Car maintenance had an increase of $60. And miscellaneous had an increase of $35. Emergency had an increase of $40. Christmas had an increase of $15. Electronics had an increase of $10. Functions an increase of $5. Giveaways an increase of $20. Taxes an increase of, is that 15? 180. Yes. And then future an increase of $20. So what I'm gonna do is just subtract these two amounts right here, and I always wonder if I will end up getting the same amount. 262. Okay. I kind of want to, yeah, I'm going to go through here, guys. I'm not going to make you sit through it, but I'm going to go through and calculate this and see if I get the same number. Okay, y'all, I went through and calculated the variance. So I started with 35, then I did minus 20, then I did plus 20, plus 60, minus 105. So I went through and did, and I ended up getting the same amount. I don't know why I've always been kind of scared to do it on camera, because I'm like, what if it comes out, you know, different? But yeah, it ends up being the same. So that is going to be it for this video, everyone. Thank you again so much for watching. I started with 3,203. I am ending April with 3,465. So that means I'm starting May with 3,465. You'll see me set that up in my budget spread for the month of May. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I hope to see you next week for another video. Bye.